Hello, everyone. Welcome to Rhythm and Wine with Karen Aline. Here is where we explore this beautiful dance discipline of whining with your marvelous, wonderful body. Amen. Today, we are going to wine and flow to usher in the new. Okay. Yes, the New Year's is coming up, 2025. Here we go. But we're going to do two things. One, we're going to explore some new stuff, possibly for you. Um, and and we are going to enjoy what we have built on. And whether you've done the Come Together series, which check it out. There's 25 free guided whining sessions. We focus on a different theme every day. But even if you haven't done them, just what you can do and what foundations you have built, even if this is the first time you're with me, on how you want to express and dance and move. So it's a little bit of both. We're bringing in the new, but we're also enjoying what we've built thus far. Uh, 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 uh. So come on in. Let's flow together a little bit. Find pockets of exploration. Oh, okay. Always where I go to stand, I'm like, I don't know, anything. It's like anything. I'm gonna start in a thigh slightly parted stance for me, and my feet are gonna be V'd out. And we're just gonna do a couple deep breaths together and a check-in for our posture. So this is something I really want to remind myself that I have always, is that I like to adjust, even as I'm whining, my posture and my balance and my pelvis tilt so that I can express the way I want. Okay, so we're gonna do that together. So I have my stance. You can be wider, you can have your thighs touching, whatever works. I'm gonna take a really big, deep breath. And as we're breathing in, we're gonna come down on that exhale and take a big, deep breath in. And as we come up, we're going to do a check, like be pushing off the floor. We're not gonna lock our knees. We're gonna slightly adjust our pelvis to whatever tilt works for you. And that'll come in handy in a bit, you'll see why. Maybe hold the core if you like. We're gonna pull back the shoulders, relax, like full body scan and relax the neck. And we're gonna do that 3 times. So let's go. I'm gonna do it a couple this way and then turn so you can see. All right, let's go. Big breaths. I need to say this to myself, so I do it. Big breath in, do your scan, do your scan. Bring it up to the shoulders and neck and relax it. All right, second time. Second time. We're gonna be pushing off the floor. Ready? Go down. On your exhale, inhale, push. Push off the floor. Don't lock the knees. Maybe tuck the pelvis, hold the core, bring it all the way up, and then third time's the charm. Third time's the charm. Be very gentle in your check. There's some things you're gonna want to do or need to do that I don't, and vice versa. So it's just to see like what feels good, so we can kind of stand tall and like really use the ground as we're whining. All right, let's go. Deep breath in, push up, do your check, do your check. Oh, exhale. Oh, yeah. It feels so nice. It feels so nice. So in this, what I'd like to do is to start with a classic whine for me. And I'm going to sink slightly, just slightly. And even as I do that, I'm like, oh, posture. Because if I'm out so, it's much harder for my body to like get that rotation and then be able to play. So I like to have my pelvis tucked just a little bit. Okay, so we're gonna start with our classic whine. Let's roll a little, the roll. And as I do this, I wanna keep checking. I wanna keep checking on that foundation I built for myself of like, I'm pressing off the floor. You can adjust as you need to, pressing off the floor. have a nice bend in the knee, maybe, shoulders are relaxed, maybe neck is a little relaxed, face is relaxed. And we're going to enjoy our roll, our wine. And no matter how long you've been whining for or haven't, this is something you can do. And it doesn't matter if it doesn't look like me. Roll the waist, like as if you're stirring a pot of pea soup. Anything, that cake batter, some currant rolls, hey. And you just make it as smooth and soothing as possible. The smoothness will come after you soothe. You know what I mean? So if you could feel it, and there we go. Even I have to drop into that, like soothe in this. And not forcing or cranking nothing. Yeah, we're making a circle with the waist, but it's gotta feel nice. It's gotta feel nice. And once it feels good, it will look. It'll look that way. Trust me on this. All right, now I want to try something a little new. So usually I complete my circle almost with like a little pushback. I usually end up more back in my expression, but today I would like to explore coming forward and really like holding my core as I do that. And I want to try this. So find your stance again. And maybe if you want to reset, do your like big breath up. Relax as many times as we need to. This is the foundation we're building and we're carrying it into 2025. And so I want to find my comfortable stance right now and my wine, but I want my wine to end in the front. So and I want to slightly hold my core as I do this. So maybe I relax it on the way back, hold it on the way, relax it on the way back, hold it on the way. Hi. And I ended up stepping wider, so you might be adjusting as well. I don't know, maybe I do stay wide. Winer's choice. Winer's choice. But I'm trying this for a couple reasons. I am working on like my core connection in this movement. And sometimes I hold it gently, sometimes I don't. And so I'm just taking a moment to I found a move that kind of forces me to pay attention. So I am working in that. Hopefully you join me. And so and so I hope you understand what I mean. Like as you come forward, we're holding the core gently and then maybe relaxing it, or you're holding it the whole way. But you see, I'm like, the foundation I've built is still the most important. And then when you're ready, let's switch the circle. Yes, switch the circle. So this will feel different. I say to me, this feels awkward. All of a sudden things start shifting. I'm like, what is going on? Look, I can't even keep it. But that happens. That happens. The other way is always different. But I'm coming around, squeezing gently in the front, coming around, squeezing. You could slow it down as much as you need to. Yeah, I'm really having to concentrate in my opposite direction. That's not as comfortable for me. Wow. Well, ambi whiners, baby. We'll be ambi whiners over here. Oh, okay. And now I'm gonna try and speed it up. I'm gonna start. I'm whining in the opposite direction right now. Sorry, she keeps saying, breathe into this. I'm like, sorry. I am adjusting and figuring out. So I hope you're doing the same, because that's what the newness is, I'm like, this is new. I haven't done this before, genuinely, like consciously. So a lot is changing for me. So, just playing whatever. So I am going in the opposite direction and I want to speed this up. Speed up is going to look different for everybody. And I'm going to try something with my breath. Like I'm going to try a big inhale, big exhale. Oh, it's harder. It's harder in this way to relax it on the way back. So let's play with that. Like, what is it like? Can you inhale, exhale? Is that it? Or is it like you're just taking big, long breaths? Okay, we sped it up. Let's switch directions in our speed up. And to bring it forward and do a little hold. Or bigger if you feel inclined. I just want in exploration mode. So I'm like, I don't know. And maybe go a little faster. Yeah, that heat's coming. The tummy. And if you're feeling really sensitive in your stomach today or abdomen area, keep it nice and gentle as like a nice gentle massage. All right, keep going. All right, wherever we are, let's sink a little lower. You can adjust your pace, you can adjust your feet. That's what we're bringing into 2025, baby. Anything we want. We do anything we want. Maybe sink a little lower, maybe the heels lift. So much happening. So much happening. Come up. Oh, I want to keep this. I'm adjusting my stance. I want to come in, and I should do that with a wine. I should. But you can always just step and adjust. I want to keep that and bring it to the upper body. So we were doing this like slight hold, not hold, but like hold on the core as we came forward. And I want to do that with the upper body on the way back. So like really like lean into it. Okay, let's try. Let's enjoy a little connection, a little flow. So wherever stance you're in, find your wine, find your stance, find your pelvis tilt, find your knee bend if you have one. Relax the shoulders. Yes, find it. All right, find your pace that works for you. Just so. It could be just so. It could be just so. Okay, find your pace. And then when you're ready, literally travel that up to the upper body. Like, okay, so we're here and we're going to bring it up. I'm really breathing into the lift of the chest. And it could be, it's going to look different for everyone. So it could be like, or you can be doing it like so, whatever feels nice. Okay, let's drop it back down to the waist. Let that travel back down to the waist and then bring it back up. Okay, drop it back down to the waist and get your frontal core activation, core little squeeze or gentle soothing. Yes. And then bring it up and we're going to do it on the way back with the chest. Now again, lots of new. I want to do this because I want to explore whining more in my upper back. Like bringing the rotation up so. And so I'm just warming up my upper body and just exploring what the range is like, because this will be something new for me in 2025. Let me switch directions. And if you want to really drop the shoulders forward and come out, whatever's feeling nice, but nothing cranking, nothing, very gentle. Yeah, so this will be something new for me to explore, but I want to do it from, again, my foundation that I know, and from the mentality I've built where it's like I can whine any way I want. Feel me? I want to express the way I want to express. So let's carry that. Let's pack that in our bag. Switch directions again. Yeah, let's just take a breathe in. Breathe into this. Sorry, I'm starting like 20 sentences because so many things are happening. Oh my gosh. I start like it takes time, you know, it takes the repetition to be like, I'm starting to feel it. Like when I really breathe into that lift and let my back kind of roll gently, I can really feel that it's doing more of the work. And so it's a different sensation than using my waist. Try. She's trying things. Okay, when you're ready, drop it back to the waist in a classic whine. And let's adjust some stances here just for a sec. You know, why not? Why not? Let's step in with our whine. Okay, let's step in with our whine, thighs touching. Maybe switch directions, and we step out, and we're still pushing off the floor. Karen, still pushing off the floor. Let's step out a little wider. Opposite direction, step out is wah. It's okay. It's okay. Okay, maybe switch directions again. Sink a little lower. Let's do a quick check-in. How's our balance? How's the pelvis tilt if you need one? Maybe you're like, I really enjoyed this frontal frontal whine, you know, with this nice core action going on. Maybe sink a little lower and just do a nice check-in. Maybe you drop the neck. No, I was like, I hold it all day, let it fall. Take a glance at you. Come, bring this into 2025. Let me go. all of this you got going on, bring it. All right, let's come up. Sink down. Come up. Sink down. Stay here. Power up as fast as you like. Sink a little lower. Power up. Breathe it. Come up a little. Step in a little. Yes, baby. All right, come up. Oh, that was quite confusing to do at the same time. Oh, so fun. And relax it. You bring it to the upper body a little. Bring that back. You switch directions. You hear me like breathing into this lift, it helps. And I'm trying to see what's happening with the upper body when I whine it. So my waist is still moving, but I'm kind of massaging out all up here. Oh, okay, drop it back down to the waist in a nice, slow, sweet whine. I'm like, slow down, Karen, slow down. And I'm going to try winding up, like come off the floor a little bit. Or push off the floor, sorry. And wind up so I can kind of like elongate. And then, see, I'm starting to bring the chest. So it helps to play. Play with some new, a little bit old. Yes. So maybe that's you're rocking and just playing a little bit. The upper body. All right. One more thing I wanted to explore is how I whine and go down. Okay, so let's whine and step out slightly. This stance is always like a hit and miss. See, even right now, I'm like, yeah, I can go down this wide. I don't know that. I don't know until I reach the floor. My hips are like, absolutely not, my girl. Do I know? So I'm gonna try here. You might come in a little, or you might like prefer your thighs touching. What I would like to explore is the foundation I've built in my wine and go down. So that pelvis tilt, yeah, which helps me here. The fact that I look down helps me. Relaxing my back and my neck, and like really like allowing breathing deep. I've had to like keep practicing that for myself. Breathing deep. This is what helps me my wine and go down. But I want to explore this, my heel lift. Uh-huh. Because sometimes I'll be going down and I'll be like, yeah, I lift my heels and then I end up and I'm very teeter-totter. So I want to just play with that a little bit. So let's find your stance. And let's take our scan, our deep breath scan. Oh, relax it, relax it. Oh, just amen, guys. Like we press play, we're here. We're taking a minute just to whine and feel it out. Ah, oh, so good. Like, yes, yes, yes. Okay, I'm going to sink a little. And as I sink, I'm checking in. Here, even how I'm pushing off the floor still, what's happening with my knees, is the weight being spread out across the feet evenly as much as I can. Where am I? Where am I on this? Am I leaning forward, back? I'm gonna just slightly. And then I'm going to lift my heels and rest them down. As soon as I did that, I kid you not, I leaned forward. This is why we play. I lift my heels, set them down. Lift my heels, set them down. Now you could be further up here, no problem. And if you need more stability, grab a chair, grab something to hold on to. You don't even want to grip it too tight because you still want to be like working on your posture, but just grab something that'll give you some extra. Okay, just keep lifting and lowering. Lifting and lowering. And I say lift the heels because that's what I say to myself. Oh, I'm going to lift the heels. And then I'm like, why am I on my big toe? Like that. So I'm actually just wanting to feel out what that's like when I lift the heels. And then I'm like, oh yeah, I lean forward. So I just keep playing a little. Okay, now we're going to go down slightly more. This is going to look very different. You're slightly more, maybe so. Fantastic. Your slightly more might be to a halfway. You're halfway. So everyone's halfway is going to look very different. I consider a wine and go down to be any down from where you were. So I don't have a measurement. So I genuinely say just play with your range. Like if it starts to hurt and feel uncomfortable, no, come up, play where it feels really nice and juicy. Okay, so we're going to go down a little bit more with the heels on the floor. And then we're going to add a wine. One way, then the other way. Just keep alternating because we play. Check the knees. Check your scan. I want to relax my neck a little. Big deep breaths. And then I'm going to lift the heels. Drop the heels. Very different. Lift the heels. Drop the heels. I want to go a little bit lower, sorry. Lift the heels. Drop the, and still be playing in this ampy wine situation. Lift the heels, yes. Drop the heels, hello. Lift the heels. Drop the heels. Okay, and when you're ready, you're gonna go down to your floor, which again, maybe here, here might be your floor, anywhere. But we're keeping this posture and balance that we've been working on, together. And we're just playing with the new of lifting the heels periodically as we go down, which I don't even know. Okay, let's see. This wine. Let's come up. Let's all come up together. Let's all come up together. Find our stance. Take a big, deep breath. Oh, relax that. Yes. All right, let's go. Be pushing off the floor. Find your wine. Relax. Karen, relax the shoulders. Hey, very tight today. Relax the shoulders. Wind down slowly. Maybe switch directions. You play with both, or you don't have to. And then lift the heels. Drop the heels. Lift the heels. Drop the heels. And there's going to come a point where the heels need to stay lifted. Wherever your halfway is, stay here for just a minute. Just a minute. Wake it up, and keep going down. And I'm trying to keep that lifting my heels, not going onto the balls of my feet, but I'm lifting my heels. I tell you, my hips right now. And the balance, posture. All right, and let's push up and let the heels drop. Push up, push up, push up. Ooh. One more time, like so. Let's go down. Sink slightly, you whine it. You know, we're packing our bags for 2025, and there's some things we have worked really hard on that we are going to keep. Okay, things like this. We have our foundation, we're going down, lift the heels, drop the heels. Lift the heels, drop the heels. Adjust as you need to. I mean to adjust just a tad. Lift the heels, drop the heels. Okay, we hit your halfway. Heels lifted or no, just keep playing with your wine. Keep playing. And let's go down with the heels lifted to your floor. Okay, we're here. Maybe massage it out a little. Lord knows my hips need it. Maybe massage it out, and then we push up and drop the heels. Push up. Ooh. Keep your wine. Keep your wine. And I'm going to heel toe my way in. Like a butterfly. I want to do that one more time. Just one more time. And if it's like, you're like, I want to play with the heel lift. I want to play with my posture more. I do need a chair. I want to block or book in front of me. So when I get down, bring it. Bring it. Now's the time. I just want to do that one more time because I'm like, I was lots of focus on the heels, which is good. I think I'm okay there. But I really want to check in with my posture. So I was like, something happened at the bottom. Okay, so let's find our stance. And if thighs together is like, no thanks, fine. Wind the way you want. Find your stance. Okay, we have our wine, and I do want to keep playing with different directions. And I know this is a very simple wine right now that we're doing. We will pack that in the bag for 2025. Okay, we will bring that forward. Hello. This is the classic of the classic. So we enjoy it. Ready? I'm even gonna try in a breath. Like take a deep inhale and then exhale and sink a little. Sink to your halfway and then play with the heels lifting. Maybe you rest them down, bring them back up. Heels lifting. I'm going to turn to the side so you can see. Posture is it for me right now. And there's going to come a point where I need to keep my heels lifted. All right, I found that. Still play with my wine. And drop down if you haven't already. You're probably like, where are you? Where are you, my girl? I've been at this floor. Oh, Jezebel, you need some water, okay? And then when you're ready, posture, push up. Push up, maybe a deep breath and push up. Yes. Yes. Guys, thank you. Thank you. I needed that moment to remind myself that there has been a lot of work done thus far that I don't want to drop. I do want to carry with me, but there's also some new things I want to play with within that foundation I built. And this can apply with whining, it can apply with life, but it's just nice to check in, you know? And if you don't worry, this video is not just for 2025. The new year can start anytime, maybe anytime, middle of June. You can come back to this and be like, I need to remind myself of what I built thus far. Maybe 2025 is that's when it starts for you. No bother, we made up our calendar anyways, don't worry. Okay. I'm gonna play with this in the song. So find me on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, Threads at Rhythm and Wine 44. You'll see me put this into action with the song, just trying some things and also enjoying my foundations. I thank you for joining me. Until next time, guys, wishing you all the best for the new year, whenever that is for you to come. Okay, many, many blessings. Much love always, and I will see you very soon.